Hey Shane, thank you so much for your donation and your patience. Let's jump right in, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? So the spread that we did for you was the Chakra Cross. It is a 13 card spread where the first 13 cards obviously each have an individual meaning, but then the pairs of 7, 10, 8, 11, 9, and 12, and the 13 also have double meanings. So it's like a 13, almost a 20 card spread. So starting at the top, you are in this now moment. This is you now. This is where you are, how you perceive yourself to be, and the energy that you're currently exuding. And then this is the bridge that you have to cross. So we have pulled the Ten of Pentacles. This is a great card for you physically. This means that right now you are at the pinnacle of health. You are at the pinnacle of financial security. You've broken past glass ceilings or whatever that previous members of your family haven't, in terms of how you're achieving these things and your ability to sustain them. The biggest challenge that you have right now is, I see a lot of self-critiquing. I see a lot of a lack. It's almost as if you don't even realize how far you've come. It's like everyone else has judged you 10 out of 10, but you haven't. What you need to remember, what you need to address is, take stock of what you have learned and what you have accomplished in such a relatively short amount of time. You wouldn't be where you are now if you didn't, kick ass. So, yeah. The only one judging you right now, the only one who's possibly, saying that you may not deserve everything that you have is yourself. Because since the Judgment card is a major arcana, it means that the gods have decided, the gods have decreed that, you have won your challenges, and they are decreeing that you deserve all of this plenitude, not you. It's not you to say if you deserve it or not. Secondly, as above, so below. Okay? This third card, the Queen of Pentacles, this is what is coming from the higher source. What is the universe doing? Everything outside of your actions and what you're universally connected to. So this goes right back to what I was saying. The universe has provided this physical security. They have provided a garden, and they have provided the seed, and they have provided the fruit and the fertilizer. It's okay. The universe is not going to let you fall away. It's making sure that you're staying fertile. It's making sure that you are physically taken care of, okay? Since this is a Queen card, it's more about, ruling the land, and it's more about, almost like public relations. So it's like this new domain that you are given is not yours. It's not one that you yourself have conquered, but it has been entrusted to you by the gods to maintain. This is a card of maintaining. Don't worry. You will have all the tools that you need to maintain this new point of life. Don't worry about it being pulled out from under the rug, because it's not going to. There are active forces outside in the spiritual realms, in the ancestral realms, and in all of the non-earthly realms that are actively making sure that you are staying rooted, and sustainable. And so far as below, this is how you're manifesting these things from the higher source, and how you're using this inspiration and the messages you receive, and how all of these are currently, how basically everything that I've said before is affecting you as on the inside, at the root level. It is definitely revving up your engines. You have more energy than you've ever had before. Now, instead of doubting, you need to really take control of everything that you've been given. Okay, so if we had the Queen is, gifts granted to you by the universe. It's up to you to maintain it, and to, survey the land around you, and to not let anything that may infect it. Basically, what this card is telling me is that you need to take a more offensive stance. Don't worry. You know, you're not going to lose any battles that you initiate. However, you do need to initiate these battles. You can't take shit from anybody. You know, you started on a course, and right now, you know, this is not advice. Right now, you are running with it. You are going full speed. It's just not something that you're consciously aware of. You have an internal motor that's going, you know, but it's hard for you to access that. It's hard for you to realize. It's very buried because of the self-doubt and the negative judgments that, you know, maybe you have gotten in the past. Basically, this card is telling me, take the mindset of haters make you famous. Do you, boo-boo. Keep up the good work. Don't let go. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, you are a Cancer moon. This card is associated with Cancer. This is the crab claw. Once the crab claw clips onto something, it doesn't let go. Take it and run with it. Now, I'm going to end this video so it's not too long, and then we're going to do part 2. But basically, haters make you famous. You're on the right track.